Let's get into grade 9 mathematics. Our topic is sets. So in this lesson, you are going to learn how to draw Venn diagrams using three sets. Three sets involved. In grade 8, you learned the Venn diagrams for two sets. All right. So there is nothing new, guys. You also learned about a universal set in grade 8. So we are getting straight into the objective. Okay, guys. Let's say let me just brainstorm you. Remember that a universal set is represented by this symbol, and it is always drawn as a rectangle. All the other sets will be found inside it. Okay, all the other set will be universal set. Set A, set B, set C are found within the universal sets. Their elements will be coming from the universal sets. Okay. Now, guys, this is one scenario that you may draw a Venn diagram for three sets: set A, B, and C. But sometimes you might have a scenario like this. It depends on the information given. I'll just brainstorm with simple or basic scenarios. Sometimes you might have a scenario like this. Maybe set A, set B, set C. There are so many scenarios, guys. I'm just trying to show you that depending on the information given, you will have different presentations of the Venn diagram concerning three sets. All right. So, guys, that's basically what we are going to be looking at today. So I will start by actually taking you through one example. I will take you through one example. We will have want us to have about we will list the elements of three sets. I will use types of numbers for precision. Let's say we have set A, which is a set of even numbers up to 10. It would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Even numbers up to 10, right? Say set B is the set of odd numbers. Should I say odd numbers? Let me say multiples of 4, right? Up to 10 is the set of multiples of 4. It will be 4, 8. All right. And say we have another set C, which is a set of multiples of 8 up to 20. Right? Multiples of 8 up to 20. Then it would be 8, 16. All right. Yeah. So these are the three sets, and you are asked to draw a Venn diagram, having been given a universal set. Let's say our universal set is the set of multiples of 2 up to say up to 20. Yeah. It would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Our universal set is the set of multiples of 2 up to 20. Then set A is the set of even numbers up to 10. Set B is the set of multiples of 4 up to 10. And set C is the set of multiples of 8 up to 20, right? So now the question is, draw a Venn diagram to represent the information. Draw a Venn diagram representing the given information. Representing the information. Yeah. Now, so the keyword here is the Venn diagram. All right. The Venn diagram. Okay. The keyword is the Venn diagram, right? Now, when we draw Venn diagrams, we are not going to draw set braces, remember. We are going to draw oval sets, except for the universal set. These sets are going to be oval, but the universal set will be rectangular. Let's start with the universal set, guys. Let's start with the universal set. We are going to draw the universal set in a rectangular shape, like this. And we are going to label it the universal set symbol. Okay? Now, we are going to, there are few things before you actually draw the sets in here. There are a few things that you need to look at. One, you need to look at subsets. You need to look at intersections. Okay, so those 2 points are very critical. You need to look at them first. They are the basic ones. Okay, now let's look at this. Is there any intersection amongst these three sets? I can see 8 in here, and in here, and in there. So there is intersection amongst the three sets. Okay. Now, if that happens, if once you find it out, okay, you just have to look at the subsets. All right. Is there any set that is a subset of the other? Let's look. No. Good. So that means you are allowed now to draw them. No, definitely that they will look like this. They will have a common intersection somewhere here. That's it. That's it. So let's call this set A, let's call this set B, and this set C. The common intersection, we start with it. It's 8. Right? Now, we are done with 8, guys. We are done with 8. We are done with 8. We are done with 8. Even from the universal set, we are done with it. What next, guys? Let's fill up the elements of A. The elements of A would be 2. They are only in set A. Is that so? Yeah, they are only in set A because we have this only this intersection. This is also an intersection between set A and B. That means we are going to have between A and B we have an intersection of 4. We can't put it here because that would include C. It's just here. It's 4 here. Now 4 is out, guys. 4 is out. Let's cancel 4 wherever it is. So now 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 for set A. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Right? That's it. For set B, do we have any? B, 4, 8. They are all. There is no element here. There is no element there. It doesn't matter. Okay? Don't start scratching your chin and thinking maybe something is wrong. Okay? There is nothing wrong. Let's look at C. For C, 8 is in, 16 is out here. So now we have dealt with 2 from the universal set. 6 is in, okay? 10 is in. What else? 16 is in. Do you have 12 in there? No. So it's out here. We will put 12. Is there any 14 there? No. We'll put 14. What about 16? Yes, 16 is here. What about 18? No. Put it somewhere there. What about 20? No. So we still have 20 in the universal set, but not in any of the sets. Okay, guys. So you can see that when you draw Venn diagrams, you need to be careful. Focus on the universal set. That is number one. Because all the elements that will be found within this set must originate from this set. Nothing that can appear in any of this set if it's not in here. All right? All right? Now, let's look at this. Number two, look at the subsets and the intersections. You have seen that we started with 8, putting 8 into our Venn diagram. Why? Why did we do that? Because we had realized that 8 is common amongst these 3 sets. It's common. And this realization also led us to knowing how we are going to draw the 3 sets inside this Venn diagram. Because when I began this lesson, I gave you 2 scenarios. And I told you there are many scenarios. It depends on the information. So you use the information to structure the arrangement of the sets within the universal sets of these 3 sets. That is very important, guys. That is very important. Only if you do this, I know it's going to be very simple. So we looked at the intersection, we put 8, the most common intersection. This one came second, we put it in. Then we focused on each set to fill up the elements in each set. The left out elements, then we knew they would belong outside the 3 sets, but within the universal set. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. This brings us to the end of the lesson. We will meet again in the next lesson. Please share, like, and subscribe. Take care.